Three Little Pigs, the Wolf Story. Once upon a time, in a quiet country village, there lived three little pigs. They were the luckiest swine in the country. They had just inherited enough money from their grandfather to build 3 new houses. The first little pig wanted a warm and cozy house that would help him to relax. He built his house out of straw, the warmest and most familiar material he knew. The second little pig loved to shock the neighbors. He picked sticks for materials and built a modern house like Frank Lloyd Wright. The third little pig, who planned for any imagined disaster, built a sturdy house of brick and mortar. Not far in the cold, damp forest lived a poor old wolf. He lived in a rotten, hollow log and searched the forest for whatever food he could find. He had no money, not a single cent, to build a house or plant a garden. Unlike most wolves, he was a vegetarian. When winter arrived, it was extremely bitter and harsh. The wolf ate so little that he became weak and caught a terrible cold. Soon he was constantly sniffing and sneezed. He sneezed so hard that he blew dried leaves off the forest trees. The sickly wolf left the forest in search of food and shelter. Achoo! Achoo! With each sneeze, the snow wired into white cloud around his frost-bitten ears. After walking for several hours, the old wolf came upon the quaint village where the three pigs lived. But being so very cold and so very hungry, he hurried to the nearest house as fast as his stiff body could carry him. He knocked on the straw door. He hoped that whoever lived there would take pity on him and let him come inside. Before the timid little pig could reach the door, the wolf began to sneeze and sneeze. Achoo! Achoo! To the wolf's surprise, he sneezed so hard that he blew the straw house apart. The frightened little pig thought the wolf wanted to eat him, so he scurried to his brother's house. In trembling voice, the pig warned his brother about the wolf who had blown down his house. They quickly locked the door and hid under a bed. The wolf followed the pig to the stick house, desperate after destroying his first chance at food and shelter. Please, oh, give me something to eat, a warm place to rest, he pleaded. The 2 pigs remained hidden under the bed, fearing for their lives. Once again, the old wolf began to sneeze and sneeze. Achoo! Achoo! His sneeze shook the house of sticks. 3 more sneezes, and the house fell down. The 2 panicked pigs ran off over the hill to their brother's house of brick. Their brother was sure the wolf couldn't destroy his house. To be on the safe side, the pig locked the door and the windows and hid in the safest room. When the two brothers had calmed down a bit, the three pigs sat down to a game of cards. The wolf again begging for food and shelter. He was delirious. He was delirious. The weather and the illness had sapped his strength. One last time the wolf began to sneeze and sneeze. The brick house stood strong, but the wolf terrored until a final sneeze made him collapse in the drifting snow. The wolf lay there unconscious. After much time passed, a weasel pulled a sled found the wolf nearby, frozen. The weasel, being kind and considerate, struggled to pull the old wolf onto his sled. The weasel finally managed to load up the wolf and took the sled to his house at the end of the village. He helped the sick creature into bed, where he nurses the wolf back to heal with vegetable broth. When spring came, the healthy wolf explained his terrible ordeal to the three pigs brothers. The pigs are as ashamed that they didn't realize what was happening. The wolf didn't blame them for misunderstanding. To make up for blowing down the two houses, the wolf helped the little pig rebuild it. Then all the villagers joined together to build the wolf a new house. The wolf's new neighbors also helped him plant a garden full of fresh vegetables. From that day on, the old wolf was never cold or hungry again, and he never sneezed another sneeze.
Good job! We can try again. Let's go! Click on the item. Awesome. You are so close to a perfect score. Wow! Perfect score!